al-Baluchi is a detainee at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and he is one of 5 defendants who is alleged to have been involved in 9/11. He is currently facing the death penalty for his alleged involvement in 9/11, and my job is to advocate on his behalf as his defense counsel and to try and raise awareness both internationally and nationally about Ammar's case, some of the circumstances of his case, and the history of Ammar being tortured. We believe that, as his attorneys, that torture is a huge aspect of the military commissions and specifically his case, and we believe that Ammar cannot get a fair trial as a result of his torture because the defendant we have now is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the torture that he suffered at the hands of the United States government. As a result of that, he's got executive function difficulties that make it difficult for him to participate in his own defense, which we believe is a fair trial issue. Ammar al-Baluchi was tortured between 2003 and 2006, and he has never received any medical treatment for what happened to him, nor has he received any torture rehabilitation for what happened to him. In the Military Commissions Defense Organization, which is where I work, our commitment is to protecting the rule of law. And our job is to ensure that a fair trial is received. And in my position as a defense counsel for Ammar al-Baluchi and an advocate, it's to raise awareness and raise issues where we believe there exists that hinder the ability of Ammar al-Baluchi to receive a fair trial. Ultimately, what the outcome the prosecution seeks in this case is killing 5 people for their alleged crimes. So when you're talking about any type of judicial proceeding where the outcome literally is life or death, it is important that the case be litigated at the highest level with the most sensitive issues being addressed, because ultimately life is on the line. And so I can't speak to what the judicial system is in Iran, but what I can say is that, you know, this trial is going to set precedent for generations to come. This is the biggest trial I've ever seen in my lifetime, and certainly dating back to maybe World War II, you're talking about cases that literally go down as the biggest cases in history. So it's important that we get it right and that the prosecution get it right. No. You know, I've been employed by the Department of Defense and the United States Army to do a job, and they expect me to do it to the best of my abilities. I'm sure members of the prosecution are doing the same thing. I hope that all of us are in the interest of pursuing the rule of law and protecting the rule of law and ensuring justice is done. I just think that what we've seen, we believe that it's not being done. And I have no concerns about my life or my safety or even my career for that matter.